Hello everybody and welcome back to another automation video in the new update. Yay! So I've already played around in this update so I know slightly what's going on. So today we're gonna be making a 1980 uh, the Soviet car that is also a diesel, because I also figured out how to do that too. Yeah. Uh, so I know Russian brand is Ruski. The Russian brand. We are gonna go with probably utility. Yes, a utility. Yep. Make sure it's also square. Like that. That seems perfect. Okay, we are going to go with fiberglass. Monocoque. And corrosion resistant steels. We're going to go with a longitudinal. McPherson strut and some of the extra leaf and lower the quality of it because it has to be cheap. Okay, new engine. Let's go. So we are gonna go with a probably an inline 4 cast iron. We want to have a massive stroke. And we're not going to do front wheel drive, that doesn't matter. Go speed. Quite big. You're going to make it large. Probably that large. 4.5 liter. We're gonna go with overhead cam, 3 valves for cylinder, cast iron again with the quality, and we're gonna go with balance shaft, cast iron, heavy duty, and we're gonna increase the quality of these so then they don't blow up with our torque. So we want crazy high compression. And probably do this quality a bit. It's gonna be turbo? Yes, it is. 1 turbo. The wastegate. Not many power. Variable ball bearing. The standard ball bearing that we can change later. And decrease the quality of that. Make sure it's cheap as possible. I should no. You go to 80s. Shush. Okay, gonna go to 80s. Balance. Put that okay. Alright, now we're good. Yep, that. And we are gonna go with a 4-barrel. So that's what that looks like. Yeah, that, yep. And I want to use leaded fuel. Yep, we are probably going to go with a regular leaded. Don't know anything about the what I'm going to do here yet. Let me cast. It's supposed to be that big. 3-way, baffled, none. Okay. After 5 p.m. just don't really care at that point. Okay, and then we'll come back to this later in the tuning phase. But, okay. Truck. Lower the quality a bit of that. I figure color later. Do that later. We're gonna go 4x4 manual. Actually, that's automatic 4-speed. How fast do you think you go? We don't, because you can have it fix it later. Automatic. Quite a bit. Okay. Radial. Go with chunky off-road. Yeah, all-terrain. Big tires. Big tires. With steel. Yep. The quality. And we're gonna go with solid disc, 2-piston, and drums. Love the quality of that. And we're gonna go stuff from skid tray with some cooling airflow. The more cooling airflow and some brick airflow, so they don't immediately die. Convertible? No convertible. Bed sheet. Standard with a standard AM radio. Actually, no, this will just get to be normal quality. Hydraulic, no trusting aids. We go with the standard 70s. Want this to be heavier. Probably want some in the rear. Ah. Yep. Okay. So that's the basic idea done, and now will be a nice time lapse of me making the engine function properly and designing the car and tuning everything up to Watsu. Yes, time lapse. Woo. And welcome back. I have finished, finally, tuning the bejesus out of this thing, if I can even call it a truck. At this point, Gibson has them nice Soviet block headlights with the indicator, grille, bumper bar in case you have to go through some walls. Bolted on fuel cap so it doesn't get stolen. Muffler, tow bar, tow mirrors, basic interior, and the engine. I only had to do this tune this several times, and it makes 195 horsepower. Early on as you can get it without it totally falling apart, and it is yeah. And it's a 4x4 drive with automatic. So I'll export this to BeamNG Drive, and we'll see you all later in BeamNG Drive. Hello and welcome to BeamNG Drive. So here's our nice diesel with air quotes truck. It sounds kind of like it. Since this is a nice Soviet truck, which should theoretically be good at off-roading and doing things, let's go off-roading in. I mean, it definitely has enough emissions to be a diesel truck. Yep. Efficiency. Yeah, let's do this thingy. What's this? Yeah. We'll do that. Yes, let's go do this. This is gonna be interesting. And after this, yes, and after this, we're gonna do a drag race at the city, and also show you a sports car, also in air quotes, that I have made earlier for testing of the diesel's engines. Yeah, I'll show you that too. Let's see. It's not terrible, it's also not good either. Perfect. Exactly as intended. Power, power, power. Yeah. Bye. Hi. Love you. There we go. Perfect. Boing. As fast as possible. Yep, so great. Hey, let me show you. Actually, we won't do drag race. I'm gonna show you. Where is it? That I did not clarify well. Where is it? Right on my rears, I struggle. There it is. Spot new. Yeah, so this is the one I made earlier to figure out how, diesel. This it actually sounds like a diesel though. It's also way worse, but it sort of does what I wanted to. Not terrible as well. It's also not good either. Oh, yeah, that was great. Anyway, that does it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and also the introduction of a new brand. Woo, go me. Yes, we'll see you later. Bye.